Alright guys, so as you can see from the title, today we're going to be showing you what an MRE is and how you prepare one to eat. So an MRE is a meal ready to eat. Everything inside that bag right there, there's food and it is ready to be eaten right now. An MRE is military food. The soldiers that are stationed overseas and in battle, these are like rations so that they can eat, and they are specially prepared so that they would have the maximum amount of energy calorie requirements needed for soldiers in them. So let's take a look. This one is menu number 7, brisket entree. So show you what inside of how you open it and stuff. Just open it just like that, peels right apart, and first things first, you can see another package inside, and they like to do that a lot. It comes in another bag so that no moisture or anything, and this is like a really tough bag, and it comes in so no moisture can get in there. So let's open this thing up and see what it gives us. So first, we have the brisket entree in gravy with seasoned beef brisket slices. Alright. Next, you have garlic mashed potatoes. And we have an oatmeal cookie. Their accessory packet has like a drink and stuff in it. These are toffee, chocolate flavored toffee, okay. And you have crackers. They're not freeze dried, but like air dried or airtight packaging, not air dried. An orange drink powder. Some all-natural butter-flavored granulates. We have cheese spread for our crackers. The spoon, which a lot of people like to say is like a shovel because it's so sturdy. And finally, this thing here is your heater. It'll heat your food up for you. So first thing we're going to do, oh, and by the way, all you need is 1 bottle of water to have this meal. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the heater, because we want to get our mashed potatoes and our biscuit entrees warming up. So we're going to take the heater and we're going to rip it apart like that, okay? And then what's in here, if I can pull it out, hang on, there's all these cells, okay? And it's got these chemicals in it where water hits it, it starts reacting, creates heat. And you just put your food in the pouches right up against it, I'll show you. And you put it back in the box and it heats it up. So first we're gonna take these out of the box to show you what these look like. And they just come in these brown, greenish kind of pouches, and there's food in it. And here's our potatoes. So here's our 2 main foods, I guess you could say. The brisket and the potatoes. And we're just going to take our water bottle and we're going to pour in some water here. And what you want to do first is you want to make sure that all the cells get coated in water. And if you can hear that, there's this crackling sound from the chemicals in there, which lets you know that it is heating up. So that is going to start heating up pretty soon. You just take your things like this, and like this, and then you find one of the boxes open the box up. Get out of here, bag. Sorry, it's a little windy today. You take this and you put it down in there. Hold on. Hold on a second, I'm struggling. You just fit that down in there like so, okay? And then, and it's already warm, you fit the other entree down in there like that. So you got both the entrees, one on each side. And then you're going to take this top of the bag and stuff it down in there like that. And you're going to close it up and set it somewhere so that it stays upright. And we'll let that warm up. Alright, so first thing that we can actually get into and eat, I guess you could say. We got our crackers, we have these toffee things, got a cookie, and the cheese spread. And what do we have? Let's open our accessory packet and show you what you get in there. So in the accessory packet you get salt, a moist towelette, some cinnamon gum, napkins, and a raspberry drink mix. So we're going to be using the raspberry drink mix because the stuff like this doesn't like to mix up very well, and this makes one water bottle, so we're going to be using it instead of the orange today. I'm going to put that into my water bottle here. And then you shake it. And raspberry drink, look at that. Alright. So, let's get into the crackers first. Put these things aside for a minute, because those are more like dessert things. So, your crackers, you gotta knead the cheese up. So make sure you knead the cheese really good. Otherwise, it won't be able to squeeze out as easily. Still kneading the cheese, hang on a second. Alright, so I'm going to get the crackers here. Let's try not to break them because they're extremely brittle. Alright, we're not going to do that. There we go. They just taste like saltine crackers or something. But there's no salt on it. They're just plain crackers. And we'll open the cheese up. You just take and squeeze this orange yellowish kind of cheese all over your crackers. So it's kind of like it's almost like string cheese or crazy cheese that you get from the canned cheese that you get from the store. And it just tastes like cheese, believe me. It's really salty. There's nothing special about it. But yeah, so that's what the crackers look like. It looks interesting. I'm going to spread that out so it doesn't look quite as bad. Get our spoon out. Okay, so the cheese doesn't spread. Genius. Alright, so that's the cheese. Alright, so next we will take a look at these. Let's look at the chocolate flavored toffee. Can't say that I've had this. Oh, look at that. Cannot say that I've had this stuff before. So it comes out in a little thing that says Chocolattos. Let's open one up and see what it looks like. Oh, okay. So it's just some chunks of candy that taste like chocolate, apparently. Almost like probably like a chocolate bar. Yep. It just tastes like chocolate. It's a weird tasting chocolate, though. It's not like your normal milk chocolate or something. It's not like, I don't even know how to explain that. It tastes like a really dry chocolate. And then we will open up our oatmeal cookie. And look at that. There's an actual oatmeal cookie in there. And these things can last for like 5 years if stored right. And it's just a bunch of food in these pouches. And they're pretty cool. Alright, so our brisket entree and our mashed potatoes should be done warming up. And the box is kind of warm. So we're going to pull those out. It's been about 15 minutes now, I'd say. Give the heater about 15 minutes and it usually gets them pretty warmed up. At least gets them to like lukewarm temperature. Which is nice because then you don't have to be eating a cold mashed potatoes and meat. But let's open up. Which one? Those are the mashed potatoes. Yeah, let's open these up first. And you kind of want to get those all mixed around in there so that it evenly disperses the heat. Otherwise, it'll be like cold spots and it's kind of nasty. Alright, and for these I am going to be putting the butter stuff in. And so, that's what you got right there. Some pretty flat and packed in there mashed potatoes. I'll put the natural butter granulates in. Not sure that I would believe that these are natural, but whatever. Alright, the butter's in, and now we'll just mix it up a little bit. The last time I ate garlic potatoes, like out of an MRE, it did not taste good, so I hope that they're better this time. If not, then this is my least favorite MRE food. Alright, so now that that's mixed up, I'll set that there. And we will get into the brisket in like a gravy sauce, they said, or whatever. So we open this up. Oh yeah, like that. There's the brisket. And yeah, it's kind of flat too. So yeah, that's your that's meat apparently, but it should taste all right. It's better than having nothing, especially if you're fighting in a war or something. But that's the brisket MRE. So I hope you guys like this video, and I guess that's all for Buck Hunter 48's MRE review. Like and subscribe. See you next time.